there's this notion that this is a prove-it year for Jalen, right? And if he doesn't prove himself this year, that the Eagles are going to move off of him. And I think it's quite funny. And I believe it a little bit just because of the city that he's in. If he was in Houston, anywhere, probably any other city, he'd be straight. He wouldn't have to worry about his job. But because he's in the city of Philadelphia, there's so much pressure in Philly to continuously win and continue, and what he's done already, but to continuously win Super Bowls, I should say. But I was just sitting back and I'm like, well, goddamn, what about Justin Herbert? What about Lamar Jackson? What about Josh Allen? What about Goff? I don't think Goff's ever won a Super Bowl, has he?
Been to one.
Been to one. Yeah. What about Purdy? What about all these other quarterbacks that haven't accomplished with this man? Now, they stat demons. They could throw all over the place until those games come where it's time to win. Then all of a sudden, those stats don't mean nothing. So, I heard people, I'm listening to shows, people talking about, oh, he has to. Like, what more should a man have to fucking prove, bro? What more? Now, I get it. He's been sporadic. And I think he has to be more consistent at the end of the day. But he's been sporadic in some games. But when those games have come, when it's been time to all right, let's ball out, the man has done it. Can't nobody deny that. Herbert ain't done it. Josh Allen ain't done it. Right? Others haven't done it like that. So why do you think there's so much pressure? And who do you think pressure's on this year as far as quarterbacks to prove it?
The pressure's definitely on Jalen Hurts to prove it. But I agree with the reasoning. It's because of where he's at.
Yeah.
It's 100% because of where he's at. When you lose at A.J. Brown, when you got questions about the offensive line, and you have people that were giving more credit to the offensive line and more credit to A.J. Brown than they were actually the person behind center actually moving and grooving, then this is 100% a prove-it year, right or wrong, for Hurts, and we'll see how he responds. And I'm going to lay it more toward the city. And I'm going to think that this, and not y'all, and when I say y'all, I mean the fan base, because black, white, if y'all rock with, I've seen people go to bat for Jalen Hurts on both sides of the racial card. But when it comes to the media, it seems like the media has it out, and they're very strong to create this narrative as if he's not as good as he portrays, he's not as good as his record portrays or his stats may portray. Mm-hmm. He has something to prove because of X, Y, and Z. His style of quarterback isn't digestible to them for whatever reason. And for that reason, I think that there's going to be enough pressure to make him go into a prove-it year. This Justin, in particular, Justin Herbert, why this dude gets so much of a pass is beyond me. I think that he has incredible measurables. 6'5", 240, can throw anywhere around the field, tough as nails. Oh, the dude is impressive looking, right? But I'll even go to my quarterback because they got Jaden ranked far below, I'm just going to keep it for the sake of this argument, Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert has never beat Jaden Daniels in a game of his fucking life. Never beat him in college.
Wow.
Haven't beat him in the NFL. And his team is always ranked higher than the Commanders. He's always ranked higher than Jaden Daniels. But they always put this dude on the fucking pedestal because of his measurables. Stop being so enamored and getting so fucking hard over goddamn measurables. And this is why they got Josh Allen in it, because he's big, he can throw everywhere, he's this. Yeah, but I seen him in the playoffs last year when his track to the Super Bowl was never easier, never wide open.
Folded.
And he could not beat Drake May or Bo Nix in the playoffs. And it wasn't their arms beating the shit out of the Bills' defense. No, it was his erratic-ass attitude, his erratic-ass throwing that threw the Buffalo Bills out the divisional round when they should have walked into the Super Bowl and probably won it.
Yep.
It was him.
Yep.
But we don't give him that kind of fucking... And let me ask you this. Mm-hmm. If Josh Allen or Justin Herbert were in Philly, would this be a must-win? Would they have more lights on them? What I'm saying is, if they were in this media, do you think they would get just as much as Jalen, or not so much? Because if they wouldn't get as much, then we got to throw the black shit in there. I'm sorry.
Come on, bro. They would be fucking revered. They got a fucking statue of Nick Foles, bro. They got a statue of Nick Foles, and whatever. Like, I ain't gonna say it should be there, shouldn't be there, but it's a statue. He ain't do shit nowhere else. The only he balled out 2 years in Philly.
I don't even know where else he went. I forgot.
He went to the Rams, a couple other teams. He ain't do shit.
Yeah.
He was trash. but they got a statue. So come on, no, it wouldn't be. We would be like, yo, he went to the Super Bowl twice. He won. He's there. Like, it wouldn't be no pressure at all if they were in Philadelphia. They would be like fucking white gods. Probably have a statue outside a statue's big as the fucking link out there.
No Super Bowl wins?
No, I'm saying, you talking about if they were there with Super Bowl wins or without Super Bowl?
No. If they were there and if they were in Philly doing the exact shit they're doing in their respective cities right now, no wins, no bowls, would the pressure be on them?
I don't think so either. I just feel like people would be happy with the quarterback play and the numbers and the stats.
That's crazy.
Real talk. Well, they'll keep giving them excuses. Well, he didn't have this, or this person got this, or this happened, and that's what they would do. This has a lot to do with race. It does, man. I mean, and the reason I say that because look at all the other quarterbacks that've been in Philly, yo. And like it's been the same tune. These people just had some racist ass kids, and they done grew up now.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean?
The fan base ain't like. I mean, the majority, from what I see.
The majority.
From what I see,
right?
Yeah.
The fan base, it's the media, it's certain media heads, it's certain people in the NFL. Period. And it was weird, even like how when AJ Brown when Laura Brunson put the information out that he got from his so-called source, they shunned him for that shit. Because it didn't come from inside their brass. They didn't even talk about it. They're like, you're going to believe this. But y'all believe some shit that comes from some white reporter? You don't think that he had real information from a real player? This guy was in AJ's house, whoever was talking to him. I don't know who the hell it was. This guy's been around AJ, and none of the media's picked it up, none of the national medias. They shunned it because he's a guy on YouTube, so they feel like it can't be real information.
Y'all tripping.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, all right, the thing about Hassan Reddick, that's fine. I mean, not fine, but it was other shit that he said too about him. Talking down on Saquon, talking down on Smitty. I don't know if this shit is true, but it's just funny how the media moves and feel like if they don't get the inside scoop, if it don't come from them so-called beat writers, it ain't true. And I ain't like how they moved on that one.
Yeah, they fucking dinosaurs. Because if you think in your right mind that these content creators on any sport don't have motion. If somebody's watching them and you think some of these athletes, like Janky Rondo.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That brother got motion.
He's just what AJ and them.
And Smitty.
Yep.
AJ played for New England now.
Yeah.
He's fucking with Janky.
Yeah.
And the reason why he don't got a bunch of Washington players around him because they don't fuck with him.
Wow.
Anybody else do. Dude got motion. So
and that's why I don't like AJ. Go ahead, finish up.
Nah, but what I'm saying is if he knew something about AJ and then he went on this thing and talked about AJ or talked about this and you tried to shun him, you tripping. This dude hanging out with him. You ain't.
Yeah,
you think, and who's more likely for AJ to give more information to? Who's more likely for one of these players to give information to? Somebody they fuck with or somebody they don't? And they don't fuck with y'all.
Yeah.
And I'm not mad at you because y'all steering narratives. Y'all shit down these players' throats all day until you get around them.
Yeah, then they get turned to bitches.
These turning to
what was all that shit y'all was talking on in the articles and shit?
Exactly.
You get in front of them and it's happy-go-lucky.
Right.
That's the weird shit.
Men don't go for that shit, so they gonna go, look, I'd rather fuck with a content creator who's gonna give it to me straight down the line online, and they give it to me straight on the line when I'm sitting there. And they fuck with it. They the same people, on top of the fact that they can speak their language a little more. So for y'all to sit back and shun Lord Brunson or think that he would sit on there and lie, I don't know what the brother said. I don't follow Eagles content creators, but I do believe that if he said it online, that somebody gave him that information that's very credible, he ain't gonna sit there and give you his source. Why would he?
Exactly. But they want the source, but for them, they keep their shit confidential.
Right.
That's the crazy part.
It's crazy.
You know what I mean? But last thing, you think, I noticed one thing this week. Philly formed Voltron this week. Whether it was like the WIPs, the content creators, they was fucking pissed at AJ Brown, bro. Even to this day, I see like people, I was just looking at something where he got a number one. Now, Jalen got the number one. And Eagles put the one on their page, and the Patriots put the one on their page, like going back and forth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Do you think Philly was justified? Like, I don't care if they was white, black, they was all going in on AJ. We feel a certain way. And my thing is more so, it's like the cap hit shit. It's like this dude is so much of a bitch that we had to grant him his wish and give us a $43 million cap hit. That's the shit that got me hot, dog. Yeah. That shit got me hot. Like, but whatever. I guess, Eagles making money, so they gonna sweep it under the rug. But were the Eagle media, the fans, justified for going in on AJ because the way he left?
100%.
Yeah.
100%. If he would have done it differently and done it quietly, then you could find room for you could be hurt by it. right? Because you love the dude as a player, but you can allow bygones be bygones. But then when you go on a press tour immediately after you get traded and you start exposing yourself how you were kind of damn near self-sabotaging or leaking things to the media or whatever the case, and you guys look at your position, like you said a couple days ago, y'all were very close to running a dynasty. Y'all had every piece in place, to win Super Bowls for a very long time. And one of the main pieces, wants to go ahead and try to take that away and then go online and start running his mouth, I'd be fucking pissed too. It'd be pitchforks, and it's on sight when we see you. This is what football's all about. So yeah, you damn right. Had 100% right. I'm not saying that he didn't. You have every right, AJ, to be unhappy. You have every right, AJ, to want to leave. But the way you did it was so puss and so wrong on so many levels that you just gonna have to go ahead and take that, bro. Take that on the chin.
Yeah, that was some bitch shit.
You know what I mean? Take that on the chin.
You talking about he was in heaven. This dude is a cornball in that fucking half. Now you got a number one like Jalen. Like you and Drake May is buddy. But I'm going to tell you this. We are on hate watch, bro.
Y'all played him this year?
We don't pay him. We pay him in a little joint practice bullshit. That ain't nothing. Yeah. You know what I mean? I wish we played him in a regular season, but we want. I'm gonna be honest. We want that whole situation to blow up. We want to see all the shit we seen in Philly. Short of get this nigga getting the ACL tour. Now nobody's gonna. But if it happened, I guarantee you, people will be. Lord. You already know. Yep. There's karma. I'm not gonna say that. I don't want to see nobody get hurt. Yeah. But anything else, nigga, fuck you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Not injury wise, but you know, you dropping passes, you complaining, you crying. Let's see all of that shit. I don't think it's gonna happen because I think he's gonna ball the fuck out.
He about to ball out. Bro.
Yeah, he about to ball out over there.
Especially this year, he about to ball out.
Yeah. You know, he may get his 1,400. They probably be hyper focused on getting him over 15. Well, and that's another thing. It's like people like Jalen Hurts couldn't get him the ball. Nigga, you had 2 years of 1,500 yards.
Right.
Like, what are we talking about? You averaged 1,300 yards in Philadelphia. But look, let the nigga go. Let him do what he's gonna do, man. And you know, I'm glad that we could kind of, you know, move past this, even though people are still trying to ignite it. And you know, I see little things going on. He gonna keep taking those little shots. That's the type of dude. He's a passive aggressive type dude. You know what I mean? But we'll see what happens at the end of the year, man. Last thing, Brandon Aiyuk, you still want that nut?
Yeah. Let me go want that nut real quick. You damn right I want that fucking nut. You damn right I want that fucking nut. And that sounds crazy. Pause. Oh man. Super pause. You, my fucking cousin set me the fuck up, man. He fucking set me up. Pause, man. I just thought about the fuck I said.
Damn.
Pause. But nah, man. First off, when I look at the risk reward, right, it's going to the risk for us is nothing. The reward for us is everything. If he goes out here and he balls out,
that salary is crazy.
We're not paying it.
Okay.
If we trade for him like the dumbass 49ers want us to, then we got to take on $27 million. If he's released, bro, I guarantee you, Adam Peters is giving him a 1-year, $7 million deal, all fucking incentives. Right. We're gonna be on the book for like 300 racks. Guarantee you. And this is the thing that's cracking me up now because Frisco and now their fans are starting to get involved. You mad at us because we want a player? What the fuck they got to do with us? You mad? Be mad at your fucking organization. They're holding this dude because they know he could play. They're holding this dude because they know he still has ball left in him. Now, is he 100% absolved in the situation? No. Should have been. You should have showed up. You should have went out there and made sure that you did your thing so that your narrative could be painted the right way. But I think that the San Francisco 49ers right now, Kyle Shanahan is being super fucking petty.
But didn't he sign a contract with them niggas, though? Why would you sign it and get mad? I don't get it.
Yeah, see, now, because I've been paying attention to it, now right. I kind of know the whole situation now. Okay. During contract negotiations, there was some very disrespectful things said on the side of the 49ers toward Brandon Aiyuk. Now contract negotiations can get bad. Kyle Shanahan wanted him to be there. Lynch didn't. So it was a back and forth between them two. They signed a contract and didn't have remorse about it. So then he signs a contract, he goes out and plays, and they're petty about him. You have black shirts on, he's supposed to have red shirts on. They're just fucking with him the whole time after he signed his contract. He gets hurt, and then they try to recoup some of the money back from him getting hurt. So then he gets mad and says, I'm not fucking going to train. You trying to take money away from me because I got injured. I couldn't help but to get injured. So now y'all want me to see this and see that. Like, he should have went and seen their medical staff, but he didn't trust their medical staff because of everything that happened. So no, he no longer went. So then they had the opportunity because he was so quiet to steer certain narratives that he wasn't showing up, although George Kittle and some of the media members of San Francisco clearly saw him during training camp and seen him running around as early as October of 2025. But San Francisco they didn't want him. So they tried to show him aside. Once he got hurt, they had buyer's remorse to try to take his money away. He got pissed off, and that's when he stopped showing up to medical. So if this is a situation where you no longer want him, let him fucking go.
Yeah, sure,
let him go.
Word.
And if he's ass, let him be ass somewhere else. But because it's because he wants to leave and it's where he wants to go. Now think about this. Kyle Shanahan used to be our offensive coordinator 10 years ago with his dad as the head coach. The reason why Mike Shanahan is not in the Hall of Fame is because of his stint in Washington. Kyle Shanahan hates the fucking Washington organization. So it's even more fuel to the fire to not let this dude go and run to where he wants to go, a place that I absolutely hate. So I'm going to hold on to you. Now, there's rumors going around thinking that they canceled their mandatory mini camps because they don't want Aiyuk to be there and then let him go. I don't know if it's that cynical or that deep, because if you're doing that, now you're damn near railroading your season. You're going to cancel mandatory minis.
Right.
You got the Rams sitting there stacked. You got the Seahawks in your division stacked. You got all these teams that you're trying to beat, and you're worried about one player. It just seems real corny to me. If he's ass, let him go. Do I want him? You goddamn right I do.
I don't think he's going to be the same player, but
I hope. I don't give a fuck if he is or he ain't. You go out there and give me 1,000 yards, 900, 1,000 yards your first year, 800. I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
He makes our wide receiver room better because I think that he's healthy. Is he the same dude? I think that remains to be seen. But given the risk, given the fact that we wouldn't have to give him much money, I'm willing to take it in a 1-year prove-it deal for sure.
Yeah, definitely. And Friday, we'll get back. Football's coming back around, man. So we about to really get this thing popping.
We're going to turn up.
You know what I mean? But yeah, man, we appreciate y'all listening in. Your brother SamAnt, I'm your brother O God. We out of here. Peace.